Campaign Casters is a fantasy-filled, heavy player-populated podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hail, travelers, adventurers, and heroes well met. Welcome to Campaign Casters, a high fantasy TTRPG podcast designed to introduce you to your fictional home away from home. My name is Haven Joseph-Lyon, and I will be your caster master for today.
We are a heavy player-populated party of not adventurers, but investigators trying to make a name for ourselves in a big city. Where this is a campaign that will be run by 2 DMs and introducing a new 5th edition class called the Runecaster.
If you enjoy this episode, please give a review of what you thought. If we make it to 1,000 reviews, tune in at the end of
No, we're going to do something else this time around.
Oh, okay. I guess tune in at the end to find out whatever Nick's planning?
Yes.
Okay, well, casters, present your titles.
My name is Nicholas Bailey, and I play Elxdor Vernades.
My name is Heath Chase, and I play Sigva Lang.
My name is Jake Taylor, and I'm playing Brian Smith.
My name is Adam Fox, and I'm playing Leo.
My name is Sophia Condit, and I'm playing Lycan.
My name is Ari Bardak Mitchell, and I'm playing Gael of the House of the Solstice.
And I'm Haven Joseph-Lyon, playing Nissa Stone. Without further ado, we present Campaign Casters. Last time, we joined our investigators as they delved deeper into the Kilmuli Casino. With the help of their newfound friend and idol, the great Ignaz Ursel, the group entered the high bidders room. With glowing lights, drugged up strangers, and a high bidder fighting ring, they all set off into the nightclub-like scene to place their bets. Ascending the stairs to the second floor, some of the party noticed a familiar face in one of the second floor alcoves. With lanky arms, orange-slitted eyes, and a fancy emerald tunic, they recognized the figure to be that of the Kilmuli they had run into in the heart of the Eskrik district streets one day prior. After placing their bets, we saw the party split with Brian, Sig, and Gael headed... After placing their bets, we saw the party split with Brian, Sig, and Gael headed toward the familiar Kilmuli, and the others headed to watch the ongoing fight between Alexi, the flesh-sewn rekindled, and Nikita, the rune-casting Kitsune druid. Within minutes of claiming to be drug distributors and asking about Fennec, the guards went to move the trio away from Crauly the Kilmuli. In response, Gael cast Zone of Truth as Sig let punches fly, which were caught by the porcelain-masked man known as Urbane. In an instant, all hell broke loose on the second floor. Crauly released a construct-like orb that knocked Gael down instantly and teleported away using a familiar golden light to ascend to the normal casino floor. As gold flashes were seen above, the rest of the party below heard as the guards called for Alexi mid-fight, causing the rekindled's eyes to turn red and black with intense focus. Adding insult to injury, Sig fled after Crauly with the unconscious Gael in hand as Brian ripped away the chain blade Urbane had been holding, causing the porcelain-masked man to crack. As Urbane... I'll go back to that. Adding insult to injury, Sig fled after Crauly with the... Adding insult to injury, Sig fled after Crauly with the unconscious Gael in hand as Brian ripped away the chain blade Urbane had been holding. This caused the porcelain mask to crack as Urbane grew in size to that of a purple hulking creature. With Crauly snaking through the Colosseum's crowd, Brian gave chase, resulting in the two commandeering passing by Elder Blast mounts. In the end, following multiple death saves from Gael and a wild magic vision of a city made of trees from Leo, our investigators felled the cursed Urbane and captured Crauly as Alexi retreated into the distance. We now find our investigators at the Kilmuli Casino with an apprehended Crauly, an unconscious Urbane, and casino attendants fleeing the scene.
Yeah, I guess I'll look for like guard or staff members, security.
Yeah. So as you're looking around and as you all stand here, I would say that you see in the aftermath, you see a Goshen Watch guards begin to barrel in wearing the signature dark aquamarine armor. Leading the charge seems to be that of a half-orc woman with an eye patch and a tight-knit bun, escorted by braids that skirt down the front of her armor. You see the woman in charge struts forth in anger, and she says, "What the bloody hell happened here? Let me see your badges now."
Have I pulled up yet? Am I alongside them?
Yes,
Okay.
I would say you've gotten back after Alexi ran away and retreated.
Ooh, this is not Callista or Leslie.
Leo for a second is just like staring, and then like hears her yelling. He's like, "Yes, sorry."
You see as this woman walks over to you, Alexador, as you already had your badge kind of up, you see as she reaches her hand out to grab the badge from you.
Of course, I handed over. We're a little guy private eye. We were on a case here, but right now we've apprehended a Kamuli, and I look over to what's it, Urbane.
Yeah, this big hulking
Yeah.
creature of just purple and like smoke and this one big eye that's just poof, face down into the ground.
And we're just trying to filter everyone out while you guys are here.
You see as she looks to you and she looks down to the badge, she says, "Little guy private eye. All right. Fine." You see as she throws it back to you. "But listen, I'm going to need to see you down in my precinct. And I'm taking these captives.
All right.
You decided to make a big fuss in my district. You're in my territory now. Do I make myself clear?"
Of course.
Name's Chief Warwick. You see as she starts motioning towards everyone, and Crauly is awake currently in Brian's arms. You see as he's going, "Oi, get off me! Get off me!"
Shut up.
No.
Hold on, wait. Baby pirate. I had to. I was losing it there. What is it? Repeat that. Sorry.
No.
Oh. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
All right. Chief Warwick kind of looks down to this small Kilmuli and she goes, "Got a Kilmuli, I see."
Yeah, you want him? He's all yours. And I like...
You see as she grabs him by the scuff of his tunic. "He'll be fun to play with." You see as she grabs these this set of handcuffs and places them down onto his wrists, and you see these bronze cuffs start lighting up with small amounts of aquamarine energy from within. And she grabbed the briefcase and says, "This is evidence, I assume?"
Yes.
"All right. Meet you down at my precinct." You see as she starts walking away, and as you're talking with her, can everyone roll me some perception checks, please?
I still have advantage, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yes!
24.
24.
16. Finally.
You fucking... 8.
23.
13.
Wow.
10. I'm slightly concussed.
Okay, so anyone who got above... yeah, real.
Yeah.
Anyone who got above a 15, this is what you see. As the group is talking with Chief Warwick, you look over to see an Agosian Watch member walk into the Coliseum and head directly to Urbane lying on the ground. The guard presents a bronze circlet and places the piece on the hulking purple man's head. As it fits down, you see a yellow gem begin to glow as the other guards pull in a cart, hup, 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 behind to carry the deformed man away. You see as this big wooden cart comes in and they all start trying to lift him up. They go, "Ready, men? 1, 2, 3. And as they all like pull up, they like you see as they're like all struggling because of how like big Urbane has become. And you see as they're able to slam him down in and start to walk him away down towards the precinct.
Interesting. Is that like headband any similar to Brian's collar?
Go ahead and give me an insight check or an arcana check.
A good insight. 25.
Oh.
25. I would say that it's made of similar metal, as Brian's would be, but you would know that Brian's collar doesn't have like a yellow gem in it or anything, so
Right.
you think it might have a separate purpose.
Okay. But it's
Don't know
like-
what it is off the top of your head, but
I gotcha.
even with that high of a score, because you've never seen something like this personally,
Okay.
I would say.
I like it.
Because this is more native to the Delcrook district and how they deal with bigger threats.
Oh, and we're in the Delcrook district.
Yes.
That's why.
That's why she's
Correct.
Mad.
That's why she's
That's
mad.
why Callista's
Yeah.
name didn't matter in this
Yeah.
moment.
All right.
Lycan's gonna look up at Elxidor like, why are they cuffing them? They could just take them away normally.
Who?
But there's the Urbane and the Kilmuli and everyone.
Well, they can cast. Well, I believe. Yeah. How would didn't the Kumuli escape you guys with magic for the crew up there? Yeah, I think it's just a precautionary measure so they can't cast magic.
I mean, that's my best guess.
Yeah.
You see as Nissa pipes up.
Yeah. Oh, group huddle.
You see as you shuffle in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what exactly happened up there?
I punched him.
Yeah, we didn't use the safe word. We had a safe word that was like, oh, we're good. If there's problems, that's what we say. No one said it.
I'm sorry, I panicked.
Are you all right, Sig?
No. Everything hurts.
He did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Lycan?
Do you need healing?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Did the Kumuli attack first?
Yes.
To my recollection, no. And Brian, we've talked about this.
You attacked first?
No, he sicked his guards on us. And then I saw a flash of light, and then I punched someone.
That is true. He is telling the truth about that.
What do you mean the guards attacked first?
Crauly, the Kilmuli that we saw, he had 2 guards next to him, and Sig brought up some sort of thing with Fennec, and obviously that was a sore subject, so he told, Crauly told the guards to take us away, and the rest is, history, I suppose.
Like take away, like brute force, or just pushing you out of like the area?
The latter, I believe. I don't know how much a bunch of Kilmulis were going to do, but he wanted us gone, and Sig made a decision.
While this conversation is happening, Lycan's crawled up Sig's back and then tucks a flower behind his ear, and you get 8 points of healing.
Oh no. I don't think this is going to be a good case for us, especially with this chief.
There be no evidence of that, so I don't see why it matters.
Yeah.
It does matter, because we uphold the law.
Perjury is fine.
Not... What?
Wow.
Can you define perjury?
What?
Can you define perjury?
Lying under oath, right? That's it. Right?
Leo pulls out his
Yeah.
notebook.
You
Perjury, lying
feel
under
a
oath.
holy presence of a paladin stare daggers into you.
And Gael is also staring daggers into you.
Leo goes to Brian's like, "Did you want me to quote you on that?"
That's so good.
Well, no, don't tell anyone that I said that. Just remember it.
Not Brian. Got it.
Oh boy. All right. So, anyway, what did you guys find out from Crauly?
He knows of Finnick. It's just it was a sore subject.
Ah, I see. So they kind of played the hand a little bit too much and didn't go well.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, let's go talk to an angry chief.
Do we need to talk to her? She seems kind of a bitch to me.
Well, she has Crauly, and we need.
But it seems like it's out of our hands now.
Well, she wants to speak with us regardless, and
Yeah,
I think it is in our best interest to do so.
yeah, and we owe it to say her. She wants us to go find her brother.
That as well.
Also,
Absolutely.
the big purple guy, Urbane, I don't think he was related in any way. He kind of just was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, wasn't he on the The whole Epsilon lackey?
Yeah, he was one of those Epsilon lackeys.
Wow. What a surprise. Who knew who he's going to return?
Not
And
me.
what? Do you know why he was going after you specifically, Sig? I mean, we were all sort of a part of that situation in one way or another.
Perchance, I used some magic to hold him in place as we let the building burn around him, which I'm realizing probably wasn't the best thing.
That would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, and I owe him an apology when he's not like this, I suppose.
Right. Also, cool sword, Brian.
Oh yeah, thanks. I found it.
Yeah,
Downstairs.
you looked at it. Is it where is it on you right now?
Hey, I'm just holding it in my right hand. It's like fully in its like chain sword like form. So
Yeah.
it's just like draping along the ground.
Yeah, you see as it's draping, it has like this, just like a metal blade, but on the hilt itself and the guard is made of a gold, and the handle itself is made of like fine red cloth.
I mean,
Where'd you pick it up?
From Urbane's hand.
Insight check.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, what a...
That's where I got it from.
Oh, why did I think you said something else? I think I assumed you were going to lie, and so my brain was like,
made the assumption.
Preemptive insight checks.
That's
preemptive
funny.
insight checks.
Objection. Oh, wait.
Please cut that out. I don't know what's happening in my brain.
You're fine.
You're okay.
I took it from him because I thought it looked cool, and I mean, look at this thing; it's pretty cool, right? Right. But I noticed as soon as I did, he turned into that.
what's wrong with your arm, though?
Yeah, it's doing
Yeah,
something to
as you-
your arm.
As you look down to where Brian is holding, you see his veins have become like purple and black visibly.
Oh man, they were gold before.
Is that from the thing you took earlier?
Uh-huh.
Right.
I looked down at the other hand, and it's not.
You
like
see
that,
you
or-
see gold is on the other on the other one.
No, I think this one's from what I took before.
Wait, you took it?
What did you, Brian?
No.
Shit.
As you're like showing the gold in your veins, you all see from an outside perspective as the gold fades and goes to normal. And Brian, in an instant, you go from feeling super energetic to immediate like depression, and the world looks like it's almost in black and white. You now have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Holy cow.
Ouch.
Okay.
I'd like to divine sense. I detect good. Do I detect good?
Oh, so you're using divine sense
on the sword.
Oh, the sword.
Oh, on the sword?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. You immediately like. How does divine sense work for you? I can't remember. Like
You detect-
like how do you see it as Alxador is what I'm asking.
Oh,
I know how it
flavor.
works.
Gotcha.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just look at it and I peer into my paladin senses and I stare into it and try and I look into its magical aura to see if it radiates anything.
As you look to it, it emanates a sort of dull red that kind of like thrums off of it. And you can like hear it as soon as you use divine sense, but as soon as that goes away, it like stops thrumming, and you can take a guess. It tells you the type of like alignment, yeah, or just evil or good.
Yeah, I detect good and evil.
Okay, it's definitely evil.
This will be a later thing. But I don't get good vibes from that sword. I detect evil. And if we saw what it does to Urbane, I don't think you should part with that sword.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. What's the point, really?
Is everything all right, Brian?
I'm great. I feel fine.
He took some gold thing, potion thing, and now
Yeah, might as well tell him. Yeah.
Wait, you took it?
Is it?
it injected it into himself.
It's this. Is it the same as what you did, Lycan? But
I think so. I think so.
But at a higher dose, I
Right,
assume.
it's the whole thing.
Like,
Whole vial. He just stuck it right into his veins.
like we had drugs?
He did. He said he found them from a man in an alleyway, and
You had drugs this whole time?
I did not. Brian did.
Well, no, I know, but like... Yeah.
Sig, why are you raising all four hands?
I've got something to admit.
Yes?
I pull out a black vial. I also have drugs.
We've been searching for this and you both had them?
As soon as you say that, Nissa goes, just in case anyone's wondering, I do not have drugs.
But you knew about it.
Yes. You see as Nissa looks
This
up.
seems
This
like
was
pleasant
important.
information to share with everyone.
Well, it didn't really pertain to the case. We did like berate the guy on where he got him from.
What do you mean it doesn't pertain to the case? Of course it pertains to the case.
But it's not like the same type of drug. It's not even the same vial.
Well, it
But we
looks
don't
like
know-
what Brian had was the same.
We're trying to
Brian,
figure
just-
out if it's the same.
Brian, do you still have the vial?
I don't know. I reach into my pocket and pull it out. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you have it. You see as he presents a silver vial. Like on the outside, it's almost like a small, really small canteen, like
Yeah.
that sort of metal. And then in the center, you see like a glass vial that has on the top of where the silver connects, it has like a button that if you press it against you, it would
Look like that.
go into the kind of like how Adam's. cup
Sorry,
looks.
friends, you can't see it.
Yeah, you're all good.
Post it on the Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see like a small bit of like yellow on like droplets inside of it left, but like obviously they can't get all of that out unless you were to break it open.
All right.
I need more.
Give me more.
All right.
Well,
We found it. Well, there's this guy in an alleyway, and he let
and
us.
under what circumstances were you speaking to a man in an alleyway?
He
He
had
offered carnival games.
it was like a carnival game.
In
We
their
thought there would be
defense,
prizes.
It was a very entertaining carnival game.
But the prizes were drugs. Instead of like stuffed
we
animals.
didn't know that necessarily beforehand. He kind of just said, "This is what you get."
And you took it.
We have a
they
case
took it.
pertaining to drug dealing, and you didn't think that maybe this might be an important contact or person we could talk to?
Well, we talked to him, and he wasn't that helpful.
Yeah, he didn't tell us anything, and we just had the drugs at this point, so it's not like we know where they came from.
Yes, it seemed as he was more of a drunkard that might have been an addict of some sort or a dealer that wasn't maybe connected. I don't know.
Okay.
A carnival game?
Yeah, I mean, we could show you.
What kind of carnival game?
It was that hammer one where you hit the bell.
Marcus is a drug dealer?
What?
Marcus.
Do you know him?
Who?
Of course. Well, yeah, I'm in the Zillion District. We all know each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he was such a he loves peppers at the thing. He really liked his green peppers.
Yeah, his stuffed bell pepper recipe was something else. That's...
Yeah.
There's stuff and peppers over here.
Whoa!
Heyo.
Elxidor, we accept you either way.
That's not what I meant.
Continue forward.
All right.
So we want to follow this chief,
Yes.
track down
Yeah.
I'm getting some vibes that she might try and take this away from us. So as much as I'd like to give her everything that we know, there's an internal struggle with Elxidor.
It's not lying if we don't tell them.
You're right.
Well, it's
but
not being
It's lying by
forthright
omission.
either.
Exactly.
What?
The tenets of the crown. Law. Law is paramount.
That's a really big book you're going through.
And it must be
Pulls
respected.
out literally a Bible.
And responsibility. You must deal with the actions or consequences of your actions. And fulfilling the duties and obligations. And I just stare at it.
So what are we doing exactly?
I mean, we have to go interrogate the Kimoli, right?
Absolutely, right?
Yes.
At the very least, we need to avoid trouble, which means doing what
Hard
she
for
says. Unfortunately, yes. It is hard for us.
Should we tell Rika any of this?
Of course, we should definitely inform him. How far is the precinct, if we would know, in the Del Crook?
I would say it's probably going to be like 15-minute walk.
And to Little Guy Private Eye?
Little Guy Private Eye, it's about hour to 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a big city.
We're gonna go to this precinct first.
I'm feeling pretty tapped. I don't know if we.
Yeah, I need a break.
A short rest, perhaps?
I need a
Maybe.
lie
I
down.
think we all need a break.
Yeah. Let's go.
I feel really heavy. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's what time of the day is it?
Right now, you guys were in there for a good amount of time because you were playing games. You were trying to talk up with the NPCs. You went down to the high bidders room. I would say right now it's probably around like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
Let's grab a late dinner. Haven, give us a Del Crook restaurant.
Okay, Del Crook Restaurants. So as you guys start walking and filtering forth, you're able to find a small little tavern that has like its sign is on, but it looks like it's very close to rusting off. And you see the symbol of a lion face with like a lion's mane, and you see its hair is made of beer. Is what's like
That's
pouring
cool.
outward.
That's a good
cool.
logo. I like that.
And
Make
you
that a
see
sticker.
underneath it says the Drunk Lion.
All right, guys, 30 minutes. I don't know how soon she wants us, but let's get it to go order.
So you walk in and you see all these different seats. Do you want to role play this out, or do you want to?
I would like potato soup.
You see as you walk in, you say, "I would like to potato soup." The dude
Where are
goes,
those fryers?
"We don't got that."
Sadness.
I know you got sick excited.
I did.
Do you have water?
It's okay.
We have water.
So what type of soups do you have?
I have beet soup. I have taro soup. I have probably. Give me one moment. You see as he runs back and he checks some things and he looks around and he walks back in and he goes, I have some griffin soup that was just brought in. We were just able to get some griffin right off into the woods.
Taro soup sounds lovely.
Coming right up. Anything else?
Thank you.
You all?
Do you got any rum?
I have plenty of that.
I don't know if that's the most advisable choice for him at this
No,
moment.
no. I've had plenty of rum.
2 silver for the soup.
Of course.
3 silver for the rum.
Actually, I do eat. I want a big bowl of soup, please. Thank you. Can I have some of the
What
taro
what
soup?
type? Taro? All right. Yeah, you see as he runs back, and you see. Does anyone else want to get anything?
Yeah,
Um,
of course. Griffin
well-
soup.
Griffin soup. Great. What are you getting?
Water.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
Against all of their desires, Gail's stomach growls very loudly.
Whatever you recommend, I suppose.
Griffin soup it is.
All right.
You see as he runs back, and you guys probably can talk about for like 10 to 15 minutes. And around the 15-minute mark, you see as he walks back out from behind, like, you see, like, there's a small little way for him to go back into a small, like, little kitchen, and there's some people back there who are kind of, like, yelling to each other and, like, joking, and you can hear laughter from behind. You see a lot of people are in here around this time of day. It's like one of those small little, like, hole-in-a-wall places that, like, always hits whenever you walk in. You know what I mean? And you see as this half-orc bartender or this half-orc waiter kind of comes around, you see as he places down the taro soup and the rum, you see as he brings out this rum glass and he sets it down and he pours it and he says, "There you go."
Thanks, mate.
Brian, we will be trading, by the way. Here's your soup, and I'll take the rum. Thank you. She sticks her finger in the rum and just starts absorbing it.
Whoa. Excuse me. I asked for that. You asked for this whatever soup.
And it's for you to eat, so you feel better.
No.
Thorns start spiking up. Do you want to try me?
I want to try the rum.
Did you want water?
I don't need that.
And we take a short rest?
Yeah, you guys easily take a short rest.
Short rest.
I have about a sip left. You want a sip from Brian?
I'm gonna burn all my hit dice.
I still have the water if you want it.
All right, everyone. To go orders.
Okay.
So make sure. So also, if you got the griffin soup, that's going to be 5 silver.
Cool. Riker!
Huh? Oh, what? Oh, hey, Alexador.
What are you up to today?
Oh, I'm just working on my book.
Oh, I didn't know you were writing a book.
Yeah, well, now that we're starting to get some traction as an agency, I wanted to start growing our business out more, but I don't really know how to write this book right.
You don't say. Well, Lucient Moonwhisper has a friend that works with coaches and consultants.
Huh. Can he make me look like an expert in my field so we get more clients faster? It's kind of hard finding clients as a little guy in a big city.
Of course. The name is Plug and Play Publishing. They help instantly position you as an expert, authority, and thought leader in your field.
Oh my gosh, that would be a big help. Where can I find them?
You can visit plugandplaypublishing.com to learn more.
Huh, I haven't heard of that street before.
It's not a street, it's a website. Get started now at plugandplaypublishing.com.
To the precinct you go. So probably an hour has passed, and you're making because you stopped. You had to have a short rest, right?
Yeah.
So you make your way over to the Agosian Watch's Delcrook precinct. Like that of its sister locations, this building is made of fine wood and stone with the signature aquamarine and light bronze symbol jutting from the wooden awning above. As you walk in, you see debrief rooms and glass separating each sector. On the wall to the left, you see 20 posters of the missing persons mentioned in the Chronomanther Chronicle. As you're walking in here, you see as Chief Warwick is kind of like walking back and forth, you see as she goes into a interrogation room of sorts.
I walk up and say, "Little guy, private eye. Chief Warwick wanted to see us."
And you see this spry-looking young man who seems to be a half-orc, green skin, and looks very similar to Les. And you see he goes, what could I do for you? Chief Warwick wanted to see you?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. You see next to his nameplate, you see Sly is his name.
Sly.
She walks out, not as mad as before because she's kind of gotten some time to settle things and get things arranged of what's happening with these captives and all these prisoners and all this sort of stuff. You see as she walks out and she goes, "All right, come with me." You see as she walks you back into a room that has glass and you see the name Warwick written over it in the like marbled glass. She opens the door, she ushers you in, and you see a small like office where like she has her office desk, behind it's her actual chairs and stuff, and she has arranged for there to be seating enough for all 7 of you guys.
Hey.
And you see as she walks around and she kind of puts her hands on the table with like her fingers touching but not her palms as you all sit, and she says, "All right, little guy, private eye, walk me through what happened in there."
Great. Okay. All right. So we were hired to solve the missing persons case in the Eskrick district. And our information has led us to the Camille Casino, where upon entering, we made our way to the bidders' quarters to search about some information regarding a drug issue. From there, we saw that we were talking to Crauly, the Camille that you currently have.
Yes.
And that is where things escalated.
All right. Thank you for being forthcoming. Is there anything else I should need to know?
Well, I understand our title's confusing because I'm the only little guy. So I promise you,
You see, as for the first time, you see her kind of crack a smile. Yes, I am not worried about your name, though I appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure that his case, if you still have it, has drugs in it.
It does. You see as she pulls up a case from underneath her desk and she slams it on top of her desk, and you see this finely made leather sort of briefcase. You see as it has like magical like little buttons that click and it opens on the top, and you see inside of this case, you see silver vial after silver vial after silver vial, like probably about like 20 doses worth in this thing. And you see that it's the same sort of like way that it looks for what Brine took. You see this golden liquid in this glass vial with these silver outskirts, with flecks of blue cyan-ish like magic crackle like here and there. So it goes.
So you were aware I'm not sure if he's still in his monster form, but the one-eyed creature, his name is Urbane, and he is actually a separate entity regarding the case with the Kamuli.
Fascinating. Why is he a separate entity in this case?
If you've heard of us, we were the ones that helped the Elika bloodline with their museum. And upon some of our arrest, he was one of the lackeys of the one we arrest, Epsilon, and he got away.
Great.
And he specifically was coming after me, so I don't know what you guys do here specifically. It would be really, really awesome if you have like restraining orders. I don't know.
You see as her eyes kind of roll. Well, considering the fact that he is a ginormous monster right now, he is in a sleep stasis until we can figure out what to do with him.
Perfect. But if you do let him go, please let me know. Because I don't think he's going to stop.
Yes, I do not plan on having him back in the streets anytime soon after what occurred.
That's a great idea.
You see as she like narrows her eyes and goes like she like motions like, yeah, no shit, I thought of it.
Yeah. So, I understand this is your district, and we are not here to overstep our boundaries.
Absolutely.
But I would like to request to potentially interrogate Crauly, or at least have a report of what you found from him.
All right, little guy Private Eye. This is what I'll do for you. This is the first time you've been in my precinct, and this is the first time you've been in my district. I will give you this one favor. There will not be any more in the future. Do I make myself clear?
Transparently.
Yes. Crystal.
I'll give you 5 minutes to talk with Crauly. And I will be watching what you say to him.
I'm going to stay out here. I don't think it went well last time for me, so I'm just going
to... Okay.
You can come in the examination room if you would like.
Yeah, I'll sit there.
What's everyone else doing?
Brian, maybe you should stay with Sig too, so you can...
You do look out of it, man.
Yeah, I'll come with you, I guess.
Yeah, man, you could totally take a nap, and I'll wake you up when we're done.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm gonna pull the goggles down over my eyes and pull up the bandana, and then follow Sig.
Great. Where's that? Leo, where are you going?
I'll hang with you guys. Yeah.
Outside or inside?
Inside, sorry. I was.
Yeah, you're all good.
I meant you, the people going in. I'll hang with the people who are going in.
Should we have too many people? Is it better if one?
Or is it just one? Who?
I'll stay outside. I'll be in the examination room. You see as Nissa pipes up.
I might be able to assist in magical means. If depending on the level of resistance Crauly does put up, though, I mean, I don't know if he's going to hold some sort of vendetta against me for being in the same place as our other friends, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, aren't you a part of the justice domain? Or is that what you worship for Carmos?
Yes, it is.
Of course, I think you'd be valuable to this.
All right. I haven't helped with that as much, but I'm acquainted, certainly, with the proceedings.
Of course. All right. Let's
Yeah.
get in.
So, where are you staying outside or are you going in?
I don't know. Do you need my help? What do you...
I could use a bad cop.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
be
so
there
you
to
see-
shine light on the situation.
But very good. Okay, so you see, as you're following behind Warwick, you see as she leads you into an interrogation room. So for those of you who are going in with Warwick, I'll tell you what you see, and then I'll tell everyone else what you see whenever you walk into the interrogation room itself. In this small room, you see a large glass window to the right, possessing a desk pressed against its edges. On the other side of the glass, where the interrogation room actually is, whenever you guys are entering, you see an 8x10 room with a medium-sized wooden table and 3 chairs. Sitting in one of the chairs, you see Crauly with his orange eyes and emerald green tunic sitting alone, shifting in unease. Your eyes briefly look to the corners of the room to see 4 mid-sized stone rectangles. The top half of each rectangle floats above from its lower counterpart, with a dark swirling aquamarine gem inside that crackles lightly with each movement Crauly makes. Crauly himself has the pair of bronze metallic cuffs that seem to radiate the same hue onto his wrists, as you see him sitting there. And those of you who are in the examination room, from the other side of the glass, you see as the 3 of them, Leo, 4 of them, Leo, Lycan, Gale, and Elxdor are all walking in, and you see as Crauly kind of just like looks up and he goes, "All right, sent in the big ones, did they?"
Well, I'm not very big, so, I mean, depends on what your opinion is.
"All right, love, whatever."
Crauly. My name is Elxdor Venades. We represent Little Guy Private Eye of the Eskirk District. Do you know why you are here?
One moment, Elxdor. And Gael looks Crauly in the eyes and goes, "I would suggest not resisting," and I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, I was just going to do that too.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So I need a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Let me pull up this stuff. Come on.
I think that applies for all of us because we're in this space.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
You can choose to fail or to resist.
I choose to fail.
Yes.
I choose to fail, I guess.
Like, am I
I
choosing?
choose, sorry,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
There
we
you
can't
go.
lie.
All right.
What's the color of my underwear?
I don't know,
man,
sir.
he did so
I
terrible.
don't know.
You got a family Phil?
Charisma.
Charisma.
He got a 9.
Yeah, that fails.
Yep.
So he is now under Zone of Truth.
You see as... So what was your question to him?
Do you understand why you're here?
I suppose. What of it?
You are here under for potential affiliation with these drugs that were confiscated from your briefcase. We are going to give you a line of questioning, as now we are all under the Zone of Truth, so we have some questions for you.
All right, get on with it. I don't have to do it all day.
Indeed.
This guy really annoys me. Oh my gosh.
He says he looks up and he goes, "Oh, don't worry. You know me too, blood."
I can imagine every way I could kill you. What is happening?
Yes.
Whoa. All right. Anyway, so what is your role at the Kimuli Casino?
What's my role at the Kimuli Casino? Well, I'm an employee.
Employee. What do you do as an employee?
Well, I make sure things get where they need to go.
What are those things?
Well, making sure that money goes where it needs to go.
Money. All right. Then follow.
Money for what?
Well, for the inner dealings within the casino itself and outside.
Of course, making sure that there's a flow of money in and outside the casino.
Yes.
Yes. So, were you the one that approached us yesterday in the Eskirk district, or DM question? Were we? Whenever that happened?
You're in the Eskirk district.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that you when you approached us in the Eskirk district?
when I approached you in the Esquik district, was it me?
Yes.
Yes, I was in the Esquik district.
And you were asking one of our associates for money, correct?
You see as he narrows his eyes, he doesn't say anything.
Yes, indeed. So, if you are an employee here, what made you go in the Esquik district to ask for maybe change or any offers?
See as he stays quiet.
I'm going to need you to answer, Crauly.
All right. You see as he smiles.
That's not an answer. And her hands start extending into thorny vines.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
I cast a guidance.
I'll give you the help action.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wait, guidance is plus D4.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, you got a 1 to that.
And then you give me a help action?
Yeah, so you get to reroll if it's better.
What are you doing to help, Leo?
I'm gonna flare, put my hands on fire. I'm gonna be like, man, I really want to strangle you right now. Oh my gosh. Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. Well, what'd you get?
15. Not great.
You see as he looks to both of you and goes,
oh,
I'm shaking in my boots.
Hold on. I think I have a thing.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can do something.
He has to tell the truth. He's shaking in his boots. Check his boots.
Yeah.
It's sarcasm.
Okay. No. We can't circumvent lying with sarcasm.
You see as he goes,
that feels.
Instead of saying that, he says, really? That's it.
Okay.
Is what's her name in here?
Warwick?
Yeah.
She's in the other room.
Okay.
But she's watching.
Is she gonna get freaked out if I cast message to her?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna cast message to her. I go, hey. This is probably I wave in here. It's me.
You see as she looks over, you see her you can't see her, but her yellow eyes glance over towards you.
Are we able to hurt him?
You hear a long pause. you hear a long pause, and she goes, "If it's not overkill."
All right. Thank you. This was probably weird. I'm sorry if this was weird. Okay,
it's fine. You hear as she's just sitting over there. You just everyone in the room with her just sees as she's just standing there. She just starts saying things out loud randomly because she's never actually had anyone message her before, so she doesn't know that she could just say it in her head.
That's funny.
Are you okay?
I was talking to him. You see as she points into.
Oh, he messaged you.
Yes.
You know you don't have to say those out loud.
Duly noted. You see as she
you.
smiles just trying to keep her rage within.
Yeah, of course. I did the same thing when it happened to me first. Everyone does it. It's like a rite of passage.
Great. You see as she responds, smiling still with the fake smile.
Little guy, private eye, making friends since 2024.
Leo turns. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try something. If it doesn't work, fully take control of the situation.
One moment before you do.
Got you.
Answer, and I cast command.
Oh,
yes.
Wisdom.
Oh, that's good.
Wisdom.
Natural 20.
No.
Okay.
Well, he's still zone of truth.
You see as he looks and he goes, no. And he smiles.
I look over to Lycan and Leo.
Elixidor, we only have so much time. Should we ask about Fennec?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course. So, what can you tell me is in the briefcase? What is it exactly?
What is in the briefcase?
Of course, that you ran away with.
Oh, you've seen what's in the briefcase. You know it's in the briefcase.
I know, but can you tell me what it is?
You see Leo turn red, and his hand starts to ignite, and he gets really close to your hand. I hope you answer this question, because I hope you like your hands.
Sizzle, sizzle. It's getting hot in here.
You see as he smiles, he goes, all right, what's in the briefcase? The briefcase has vials.
Yes. And what are in the vials? This liquid substance has gold. What does it do? What is it?
Roll me another intimidation check.
Okay. I guess it's me now. So.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
I
you.
think I will also help you this time.
Okay. That is a intimidation. Well, let me check. That is a dirty 20.
Got
Dirty
it.
20.
He got way lower. He goes, what? What was the question again?
What is the liquid and what purpose does it have?
It's a liquid luck.
Liquid luck. And do you know the name of Fennec?
I recognize it.
Why did you react so strongly when our other friend brought it up last time?
I don't like the kid.
For what reason?
He's a kiss ass.
To whom?
I can't say.
You can't say, like, something is preventing you from saying?
He sees he nods his head.
Magically bound or the threat of your life?
I'd rather not die, thanks.
Understood.
All right.
How much time she said she gave us?
5
She gave
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Did you do a timer?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Huh, cool. Great. Not that
What
intense.
other questions can we ask?
I'll start a timer now, though.
No.
Nick, what the fuck?
Sorry.
I'll start at 3 minutes.
You're like the kid who's like, do we have homework?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Timer starts now.
Okay.
No bother. Okay.
Leo's
Alright,
it's 3 minutes.
Leo's gonna pipe up. He's gonna be like, "Where'd you get the vials from?"
Good question.
Where did I get the vials from? I got
Don't answer the question with a question. Where'd you get the vials from?
See as he smiles. I got the vials in the casino.
From whom?
I can't tell you.
An employee? A
Yes.
guest?
An
An
employee.
employee.
An employee.
A high-level employee, perhaps?
Sure.
You say you can't tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us what you can't tell us.
Can't tell you who.
You see the hand get closer.
Or would you rather me die right here? Or we all get fucked eternally?
This
What is
might
that
be.
supposed to mean?
You don't even know.
This might be bigger than
Yeah.
we
is
think
this
it
a
is.
magic effect that affects you if you spill?
I made an oath. Fuck faces. Made an oath.
It's good to know.
Noted.
All right.
And is Fennec related to this person as well in some way?
Fennec works with me.
Do you know where his workshop is?
Well, whose?
Fennec's.
Oh, Fennec doesn't have a workshop.
Do you work with anyone else?
Of course. I'm an employee.
Okay. I see.
Do you know where Fennec last was?
No clue.
When did you last see him?
Week ago.
Where?
In the depths.
Ah.
You see as he smiles.
Son of a bitch.
Son of
All right.
a... All right.
And then how much?
You got a minute left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a.
That was a quick minute. Go
Yeah,
us.
we're doing good.
We are doing good.
Does the name say or mean anything to you?
See as he furrows his brow, looks to you. No, I don't know a sayer.
Good.
All right. What else can we ask?
30 seconds.
No bother. I mean, I do believe that is the
Yeah.
most of.
Like we have a lead. I mean, obviously it's casino.
We obviously have a need.
Any question? I think we're good. Good.
Do you know any more specifics of where he was in the depths or just around?
See as he breathes and he thinks for a second. He looks to the fire getting closer to him. Warehouse. In the warehouse.
Warehouse. All
Good.
right.
Cool.
He snuffs out the flame.
Well, we appreciate your cooperation.
Indeed.
Of course. You see as he gives you a fake smile.
He's like, good. You deserve a coin for that. Puts his hand down, and there's a coin.
Is it prestidigitation?
Leo coin?
You see as he looks down. What does he say?
There's a Leo coin.
You see as he flips you off from the cuffs.
Can I pound on the glass?
Yeah, you would see as Chief Warwick's like getting ready to get up and go in and pull him out.
Can I just?
Yeah, you hear
quick.
doof, doof, doof from the other side of the glass.
Ask him about Urbane.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say.
You see as Chief Warwick's getting up, and she walks into the room and she opens the door. She says, "It's your 5 minutes."
Understood.
All right.
Thank you, Chief.
You see as she closes the door. You see as two Agoshan watch guards kind of just stand upright next to the door to make sure that Crauly isn't able to escape or anything like that.
Oh, that was stressful. Oh my gosh.
Good job, guys. Good lines of questioning.
All right, so you guys just walk out of the interrogation room and the examination rooms. You now see as Chief Warwick is standing here, and she looks to you all and she goes, "That was a good way to make sure that he answered some questions. Thank you for not going over the top."
Yeah, thank you for letting me do the... Yeah.
Of course. Well, if you need anything else, as long as it's within reason, let me know. I am sorry for the heat I came in with earlier today.
That's okay. There's a lot of emotions going on right now, so you know, it's understandable.
Of course, and we're going to try and solve the missing persons case, so once we have any useful information, we can report back to you and we can cross-reference.
Please do.
Of course. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, Chief.
You as well, little guy Private Eye.
May Carmos smile upon you.
Sure. He
High
says.
five. 4 high fives.
You see as she sneers in your direction. I don't do high fives.
All right.
Yeah, you see as you clap them together. You see as she says, "Good night," and starts walking away.
A love story.
Oh, damn.
I can feel it come.
All right.
All right, so you guys are currently still in the precinct. You see as she's walked away, she's gone back into her stuff, and you see as she's like ordering people around, trying to figure out stuff because precincts stay open pretty much all day and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Should we go rest now?
We probably should update Riker on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make our way home.
Yeah.
And I'm making potato soup.
Yes.
More soup.
You know how I love potato soup.
Potato soup.
Bonding over potato soup.
Potato soup.
I guess I'm making potato soup.
Dude, there's potato soup at Roosters and it's really
They
good.
do.
Anyway.
I've been wanting to try it.
No, I had the potato soup and cheddar biscuit. It was really good. Anyway, that's irrelevant to this right now.
So you guys start heading back towards the Eskrick district. It's around like 6:30 probably now, just from talking with Warwick and everything and like just being within the precinct and all that jam. It's going to take you around an hour and a half to get back. So if you guys just want to fast track, we can just fast track through and you're all the way back probably around 8 p.m.
Yes. Fast travel.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
great. Cool. So you make your way. You make your way back to the familiar one-story detective agency. A little dingy, but still looking good with the garden gnome with the magnifying glass up to his eye. You see Little Guy Private Eye written on there, and you're able to open it. And as you open the door, you see the lights are on, and you see Riker is kind of like. You see as he's kind of like running around with Sayer as Sayer's like trying to chase him and stuff like that. And he's like, no, you're going to catch me. You're going to catch me. As he like kind of trying to like run away. And she's like, like giggling off in the side, like trying to catch them. And as soon as you open the door,
Riker.
yeah, you see his signature, Riker, and he goes, what? And as soon as he goes, what? You see as Sayer immediately jumps and like tackles him. They're like the same size.
Yeah.
So she goes, I got you. You see as she like jumps onto him and stuff like that. And then she sees as you all, she goes, hello, it's good to see you all again. Was it a good day? As she looks to you all.
Yes, we had a great day, Sayer.
Cool.
Yeah.
You see as she like looks down at her feet.
Yeah, and we have good information. And I also look to Riker as well. And so we found a lead that we can follow.
Oh, great. And you see as Sayer goes, what's a weed?
A lead.
A weed?
Yes, a lead.
Oh.
But essentially, we found a way where we can start tracking your brother. So we found a little clue.
You see as like her face lights up, her eyes widen, and she like smiles.
Yeah, so we found his job, and now we're gonna just start searching around for him tomorrow and see if we can get him.
Yay! You see as she like kind of like smiles and brightens up. Okay. When will Fennec be? When will we get Fennec back?
Not sure. We have to see if any of his co-workers know where he has been. But one of them today that we talked to, they know that he also works at the casino. And I look at Riker for that information. But for now, does potato soup sound good to you for dinner?
I love potato soup.
You want to help me peel?
Really?
Of course. Let's go.
You see as she immediately like runs over to start helping. But before she does, you see as she kind of runs up to you, Brian. She goes, "Hi.
Hey there.
Are you okay?"
I'm doing great, little lass.
He's just a little sleepy, that's all.
I'm good.
All right. Well, shouldn't be so sweepy. You see as she looks up, she tries to like pat onto your chest, but she can't reach.
He doesn't have nap time like you do, so he is a little tuckered out.
Oh.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
tired.
Maybe you should nap. You see as she smiles.
It's a great idea.
Okay, well, I have to go peel the potatoes.
You have fun with that.
I will. You see as she smiles to herself and she starts kind of running off. And she starts helping you. What are you guys going to do while Elxidor is kind of cooking things up for people as you hear like Sayer kind of giggling away and like you hear, I would say she's a bit of a mess in the kitchen because she's a 5-year-old. So she's like trying to do things. She's like, this goes in here. And you see as she like puts like something that should not be in the soup.
Skins of the potatoes.
No.
But I thought it adds flavor. She like starts trying to like get all the peels out and stuff like that. What's everyone else doing?
How far is the library from here?
I would say
That's
the
like-
library's probably about 15 minutes
we
away.
should go to the library.
How long till dinner, Elxidor?
Soup takes a while. Maybe like an hour.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the... Yeah. Let's go.
Reckons gonna go to the library if anyone else wants to go.
I'm going.
Great. Let me go ahead. Let me just. What are other people doing? Just so I know where I'm tracking.
Brian is already passed out on the couch.
Great. Very good. Okay. Anyone else? What's KL doing?
Trying to think.
Fair.
Because I'm like, I can be boring or I can facilitate role playing.
It's up to you.
You should come too.
Are you sure?
Reading. We can all read something.
Well, no, I have some specific things I want to look for, but
Okay. Yeah.
I just know you like books, so you could go with us
Yeah.
if you want.
Sure, if you'd be all right with that,
Yes.
I'll come.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, they're not
yeah.
really all religious
yeah.
texts, but the
Well, I've read
There's still some interesting
a
information.
lot of different
and
books.
you can meet my friends.
Your friends.
The
yeah.
brothers, the library.
Oh
brothers.
yes. They're really they're cool. They're cool. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go along with them.
Great. What's Sig doing?
What's the in-game date?
The in-game date,
Jesus
you
Christ.
motherfucker.
We made you. There was a calendar for Haven's Dorial, and we were like, you know what? I don't think we need a calendar
because nobody's gonna care.
But now you have.
There's always the one person.
You
Yes,
know.
we are.
It's the 5th of Tarkot.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
I just wrote 5/6.
Oh. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Have fun at the library.
But I'm gonna
Back soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help Riker with paperwork because I really fucked up today.
Yeah, you see as like as you guys are all standing here, you see like a messenger kind of comes in and like brings some papers to Riker to start filling out, and it's like a stack. It's like like this big. He goes,
"Oh no."
All right. I mean, it's fair. I didn't really go do anything. So.
Let me give you a hand. I kind of messed up, and I could clue you into what happened today.
All right. Is everything okay?
Yeah. No, everything's okay. It's just why the paperwork is so long.
All right. Well, quicker we get to work, the sooner we're dead.
So true.
you see as he
Says, do you want to work together? Or do you want to work separate?
Let's work together.
Okay.
High fives.
high fives. You see as he high fives the two lower ones and then jumps to get the other two as you lean down and you are able to give him some high fives.
High five.
You see as he like stays out of his office and he starts working with you. Yeah, and you guys are able to start working and talking. If you want to roleplay that, let me know or anything like that.
We could come back to it.
Okay. You would see Nissa kind of goes off on their own to go see Annika, who's in one of the not interrogation rooms, but one of the debrief rooms. You see this big cat like Grimalkin just sitting there, starts purring as Nissa goes over and starts talking to Annika to make sure she's all right.
So big cat.
Yeah, you see as they start like playing and stuff like that. You see as Nissa's able to like grab like a feather stick and starts like doing that. And you see as Annika starts going around and starts knocking it and stuff. And you see as Nissa goes, all right, maybe we go outside. You see as Nissa goes outside and starts playing with Annika.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Yes.
Oh, look at the big baby.
Whoa.
Or meow.
No.
Bow.
Yeah, so I would say, thank God we have split recording.
Yeah,
so I would say the three of you, Leo, Lycan, and Gael, are able to head into the heart of the Eskric District's plaza, where you find all these different things. You pass by Azure's Coffer, which you saw in the pre-campaign episodes and all that sort of stuff. You see it with its nice azure awnings as you pass by, and you make your way to the plaza itself. This plaza is the epicenter of the Eskric district. Its vast glut of merchant stalls fill the plaza with its wondrous items, kooky characters, and thousands of buyers that come from the other districts to buy their daily goods and more. Currently, it's around like we said 8, so it's like 8:30ish probably by the time you get over there. Outside of its dainty fences lies the Fountain of Cedron, an illustrious statue turned fountain monument of the Hobgoblin war veteran Sir Cedron, who fought to save hundreds of the Hobgoblin refugee lives that had a hand in establishing the foundations that led to the creation of Chronomancer itself. Beneath this bustling plaza lies the Eskric Library, currently where you're going, that may be found by following the pristine court staircase that meets its depths. This library, once entered, as you start going in, you see it's filled to the brim with knowledge and its containers. As you enter, it's like that of those of you at home who have seen Castlevania. So you see as you walk in and there's like a bunch of railings on this first bit of like books and shelves, and you see more like spiral staircase that go down, and you see a bunch more shelves beneath. And as you're like walking in, not a bunch of people typically are here at this time of night. You see different like globules of light kind of just move throughout that you're very akin to Lycan, as you've been here many a time. And you guys are all able to go down the spiral staircase as you hear the brothers 3 running around. You hear one of them go, "That one right there, you gotta make sure you get it right before it goes. If you would let me do my thing, I would figure it out." And then you see as another one goes, "Guys, if we just chill out for a second, it's just a book. We can find it. You see Sarkot, who is an Arcanoloth. All of these people are Arcanoloths. They are fox-like rodent-based humanoids that have like the face of an actual fox or like shrew almost. And you see Sarkot wears purple robes, and you would know him to always be a little on the quieter side. He is cool and calculating, but has a love for all things. He is more wise than his brothers, and is more revered as the head librarian specifically. He wears gold-rimmed spectacles on the bridge of his snout and talks with a little bit of sadness in his voice, but purpose at the same time. You then see Astris, who looks very similar in visage to Sarkot. Astris is easily identified by his temper. Easy irritation is one of his defining qualities. Unlike Sarkot, he wears a black tabard with dark red pants. And you would know him to be the main organizer because he's so specific with everything he likes to do. And then Venik, which happens to be very similar to Fennec. Venik, V-E-N-I-K, is the last brother who is more outgoing and lighthearted of the trio. Known for his cheery personality, Venik always wears a green cloak that shimmers in the light that touches it. He always additionally has a sash of paper from his favorite books that he folded to wear across his body at all times. You see, as the three of them are kind of like moving across, and as soon as you three enter and like they hear the door open, you see as they all look up and they go, "Who's there?"
It's just me and friends.
Hey.
Oh, Lycan, you're back. You see as Venik kind of starts running up the stairs, and you see as Sarkot just gives you a small wave and a smile.
Lycan has a stack of returns up to her chin she's carrying.
Oh, me too.
Okay, I think, Sarkot, I think I finished the entire nonfiction section now.
You finished the entire nonfiction section.
I think so. I can move on to fiction now. Do you have any suggestions?
Absolutely. Give me a second. You see as Sarkot kind of walks over, you see as he pulls up literally like 5 books and he slams them down. This is one of my favorite categories. I love fiction, as you know. This is the 5-part set to the Gemini series.
Oh.
Wow. Good plug.
Thanks.
What's it about?
Well, it is about steampunk pirates, kind of like people who
like Brian. Oh, Brian would love this.
Yes. It's pretty much like they have this sort of like metal thing that they can use. It's called technology, is what they call it. And that's they weird. Fly around on ships through their worlds that are akin to ours, but rather fly in the air on floating islands. Very good book. I highly suggest it to any reader or listener who's listening to this podcast.
Where? Who wrote it?
I don't know. Lost time.
Lost time.
Oh. Sorry. So Sarkot, I know you're busy, but I have one other question.
No, you're all right. It's more Astris that's busy.
Are there archives about runic magic anywhere?
Runic magic. I can check for you. Give me a moment, Lycan. You see as he like kind of pulls in his purple robes, almost like a bathrobe, and he starts kind of like walking. You see as he starts walking back, and as he starts walking back, you see as Venik kind of comes over and he goes, "Oh, hey, Leo, how's it going?"
Hey, it's good. Things have been crazy recently, but I'm glad to be back here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who's your friend? You see as he motions to Gale.
Oh, this is Gael.
Nice to meet you. Name's Venik. You see as he holds his hand out.
Gael very thinks about it for a second and then slowly reaches out their hand and gives a
you see as he grabs it with both hands and starts shaking it vigorously. Very nice to meet you. Is there any certain types of books that you're looking for today?
I'll have a lot that you'll definitely want.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've read all of the books in the archive. In the archive at the House of the Solstice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a scribe there, and
you're a scribe?
Yes, it's not a big deal.
What do you write though?
Oh well, mostly transcriptions of ancient texts so that they may live on and people will be able to read them for...
That's a beautiful craft.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. I mean, it's important that we restore history and make sure that nothing's lost to time.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Of course. I mean, I scribe a little myself. Some of the different tomes that we have here are decaying slowly but surely. Been here for a long time, you know. So I make sure that I scribe everything down. But that's awesome.
Yes, I didn't know that people outside of the house were interested in that sort of thing as well.
Of course, I write everything.
Really?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes, nothing wrong with enjoying knowledge.
Certainly, it's... Well, usually, you know, people are more so interested in the crafts that people see.
Isn't scribing and writing what we see as well?
Well, I certainly think so.
Yeah, only if you're making time for it.
Would you perhaps, I don't know, show me something that you've made?
Absolutely. You see as he runs, and you see as he like starts running away, he says, "I'll be right back," as he starts running off. And as Astris yells to him, he goes, "No running in the library," as he like yells out to his brothers. And Venek goes, Whatever, man. And he starts running away, and you see as he comes back really quick, and you see all these like different like books that he's actually sewn together. He's like made the actual like book itself. And you see he has one or two that go more into like the history of Chronomancer and how it came to be a little like way bigger of a city. And he's like, so this is what I like to call just like a guide to Chronomancer, just in terms of history, because we've been losing a lot considering how long Chronomancer's been up, and sometimes people write in ink that starts to bleed through pages, and it's hard to keep it up. But
yes,
but if you were curious, this is one of my favorites.
Fantastic, and you made this?
Absolutely. I glued all the covers.
I added some sketches in the margins because it was a little boring, so I thought like some illustrations would help.
Yes, I'm not necessarily artistically talented like Lycan is. I'm more in it, you know.
Well, it's easy enough to learn more illustration simply by the study of older manuscript pictures. I've found it to be a very rewarding art, copying them down. Perhaps.
Yes, I admire it. Well, it's just not something I'm gifted with.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'm also a little colorblind, so that doesn't help either.
Gail takes a book and like starts examining the sides, and it's like, I do think this is actually excellent, certainly. But I do think a cross stitch would be a slightly more effective way of securing this part of the spine.
So true. You see, as he starts like writing down notes to the side. I don't know why I didn't think about that whenever I was looking.
That's all right, and I think this edge does need a slightly stronger binding.
All right.
Perhaps some sort of. I don't know exactly what you have access to, but I know there's a particular kind of filigree that does very well at sealing off corners so that books don't get dented in the same way.
Absolutely. I'll send a messenger out to Torbadir and get some supplies as soon as possible.
Yes, of course. I think it will greatly increase the way that this book is enjoyed. But
of course,
you don't have to
listen
to
I
what
mean, I need to improve. I need to make sure that it's staying in condition and that I don't have to repair it.
Well, you know, I've never been much of a teacher, but
maybe you should look into it. I mean, that helped me pretty quick. I'm a little self-taught. Sarkot taught me whenever we were younger, but Sarkot knows a lot.
Well, I was taught by the greatest scribe perhaps to ever come out of the House of the Solstice.
Oh, who's that?
Alessio. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Alessio. I don't know if I do.
Well, of course, the scribes in the house somewhat keep to themselves.
Yes.
It's a dying art, so to speak.
I understand. You see as he kind of smiles, a little bit of sadness behind it, but happy nonetheless.
Yes. And this is probably the most you've ever seen Gail smile, because Oh boy, you got them talking about their special interest.
Absolutely.
And Leo looks over to Lycan and is like, how have we never brought them here?
I don't know. I mean, they really haven't talked to us much before.
Yeah, I suppose. I think this will be good for them.
And you see as Sarkot comes back to you, I am afraid that I don't have anything specific on rune casting per se. I did catch this though. And you see as he brings like a book up, and as he does, it is a book that was written on the war between the dragons and the elves. Nick, what's the name of that war?
The Genocidal Scourge.
Yeah, thank you. So you see as this book it's kind of like an ash gray cover, and it says learning from folly, the Genocidal Scourge. And like you see as this author like was like not everything was caught, but it mentioned like you see as Sarkot kind of opens it, he says, well, if we look here, you see as he like points to like probably around like the 142nd page. This thing's like 500 pages worth of just like history of like what's going on.
I did kind of snooze through the history stuff, so maybe I'd skip this one.
No, it is all right. So I think in here, you see as he points to a section, he says they mention something of runes being first cast during the Genocidal Scourge. It doesn't mention what runes, but it does mention something along the lines of gods being potentially talked with. I don't. It's a little hard to decipher. It's written in a very old language, but I think along the lines, it's roughly saying that there was a first rune caster, and that's when runes came to be, or at least were showcased at this level of animosity or magnanimity, as it were.
Okay. And
Yes, I'm sorry I don't have more for you, Lycan.
no, it's all right.
Is there anything else other than those things that I can get you? I want to make sure that you are reading every day like you want.
Well, it's okay if you don't have more information. We witnessed some interesting casting of magic, and I was curious to learn more. But
Absolutely. Would by the way, while I have you here, do you want me to give you back Log?
oh my gosh, you have him!
Yes, of course. You told me to.
I've been missing him.
That's where he's been.
He must have jumped off you earlier. Here, you see as he like runs over and he scoops up this. What's Log look like?
He's a blue poison frog. So you should be very careful when handling him. But
yeah, you see as he picks him up, he has gloves on.
Good. And Lycan receives Log gloveless, as she does not need. She has resistance to poison, and she tucks Log into kind of a crevice on her like clavicle where there's like bark that juts out. Log kind of has a permanent little frown, and he's got lots of like blotches of black and blue, and he's very cute. Hello, buddy. Miss you. Do you miss Leo?
Oh, hey, buddy.
Thank you for finding him. But he must have gotten lost last time.
Of course, you know, whenever you lose him, sometimes he always just comes here.
Lycan uses her druid craft to like summon a little beetle to feed Log. Glad you're back. I'm missing him. Okay. I just might peruse the fiction section, and then we'll be on our way. We have dinner plans in like a half hour, so we should be going soon.
Perfectly fine. Well, if you need anything, Lycan, you know where things are. But if you need my help, I am here.
If I wanted to do you have any sense of where I could find more information on runic magic?
You see as he kind of thinks for a second, and he kind of grabs like where his pince-nez fall on his the bridge of his snout. Most likely, it is that you would find them within the Harendevrai. with the Kitsune people.
That's a long ways away.
Yes, I wish I had more, but the Kitsune themselves are lovely people, but they keep some of their knowledge to themselves, which is within their right to do.
Hmm.
I wish I could get to look at it, but it's understandable.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Of course.
Okay, and Lycan's gonna just go check out the fiction section.
Great.
And pick out a few more things.
Yeah, and you see his Asterisk is still like running, trying to like organize books, trying to find certain books. He's kind of running over.
Romance novels. Sarkot, what's this about?
Coming.
I'm working my way sequentially through the library, and so this is romance, young adult. What is it? What?
So this is. Yeah. I don't know much myself. I do.
What kind of classification is this book? Like these books?
It is supposed to be, as some of the kids say, juicy. As he like
a
puts
berry?
Yes, but more in drama between two individuals, or sometimes three, sometimes four. I believe they call them love triangles, or it's people who like each other and navigating
Like friends.
like friends, and like he's like looking at, like trying to think of how to describe it to you. Yes, like friends, but a little more involved.
Okay. I'm sure I just have to read it to
Yeah,
figure it
I
out.
mean, I truly have no idea how it works.
This is not birds and the bees. This is twigs and the leaves.
Very good, Nick.
Oh,
man.
I was waiting for it. So you're an R right now for letters?
Like not like sections, like
Oh,
the
section.
like you know how you might divide
Yeah, categories.
categories of
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
So,
Do we
like, she goes through the
definitely-
entire
I-
non-fiction
I
section.
was
That's
gonna
all
say
real world
I was
stuff.
gonna say,
Absolutely.
dang, like
And now she's in fiction
S is
world.
next. Wait till you get smart.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
Sarkot, what's smut?
Oh, great heavens!
That's for another time.
How about we skip that one? We can skip that section.
Don't bother.
yeah, so you see as he just
Oops, I slept with the Grimalkin. What's that one about?
oh my god.
I think you might.
That's
Young adults.
strange. It seems that somebody else wrote this. I
know.
You see, as he takes it, he just puts it in his bag behind him, so that you can't read it. All right.
Do you have a suggestion? Actually, I'll just start at the beginning. She picks the top one off the top, like she climbs up the shelf.
Yeah.
Picks top one off the top shelf, you know, right to left.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you see as you grab this book, and you see it as it says Arcane Love.
ooh, this one looks good. Arcane love. Okay. And I've got I've got plenty of books. I've got 6 books now. Great. That's plenty for a few days.
Yes, yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Of course. You see as he smiles slightly.
Asterisk, have you tried the calming tea I suggested?
No, I have not tried the calming tea. It didn't work.
I found it really cool. It's a good recipe. I had lavender and
I don't like lavender.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find
I'll
this.
ask Oxidor for a better recipe. Okay, I'll come back with a better recipe next week, and then you'll be all calm and better.
All right, whatever works. You hear as he's like gritting his teeth, trying to find all of these different things, like running back and forth.
you were saying something, Leo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, who were we just talking to? Sarkot.
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember the other one's name.
Yeah,
Sarkot.
okay.
Sarkot. Hey,
Yes.
I want to return this book, and it's a book that says Flowers, Fauna, and All Things Nature, Volume 1.
Absolutely.
He said he needs to return that. I would like, if I could get Volume 2.
Yes. Many of brilliant flora and fauna in
Yeah,
that.
I can't wait to read more. And do you have anything on like the history of like how Arcanics were made and what happened to the elves at all?
Oh, I can check.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll roll a.
Gets nervous. Orange.
Let me just quickly look
Meta.
him up.
Could be. I don't know.
You guys trying to learn about our world? What the heck?
How dare we?
Yeah.
How dare we want to know things?
Come on, man.
You're right. You seem fidgety.
We could talk about it later.
Okay.
I'm just I'm fine right now though. Yeah.
So normally this is your happy place. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
You see as Sarkot comes back with one single book.
Okay.
And you see it's this book that it's brilliant, like a nice royal blue
Mhm.
with gold, like filigree, like cursive writing
Okay.
that says Arcanics, a case study.
Arcanics a case study. Arcanics a case study. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And give me 1 second because I have something else to tell you with that.
Cross-reference information. Yeah, we have a whole Google folder of just stuff.
Well, I'm sure. I'm
Like,
certain.
so
I am certain
Searching
there's
for some
more.
things, searching for some things, searching for some things, searching for some things, searching for some things. We're living in a library while other people are making potato soup. Yeah, we're searching for some things. Found some things we gotta find because we're searching for some things. You know it. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Searching for some things, searching for some things. Watch us search a lot for things. Brian is just sleeping as we're searching for some things. Searching for some things.
So, thank you for that.
Yes.
As you start looking at the top, you would one name you would see and you would know is Axel Wallach. AXEL
Okay.
WALAK.
Huh.
You would
Okay.
know him to be the headmaster of the Arcanic School of Magic, where they teach all Arcanics and dwarves to utilize magic to its fullest potential, to achieve
Okay.
the utopia that they currently exist in.
Okay.
You would know that Axel Wallach is the headmaster, and he is an Arcanic, and he, like, most Arcanics don't have last names unless
Yeah.
they choose to have one,
Mhm.
and Axel was one of the first Arcanics to be born.
Dang. One of the first.
Yes.
First. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And Leo's gonna cast a message to him just so no one else can hear this.
Yeah.
I think he's done this before, or he'll be like, "Okay, can you hear me? You can hear me."
You see as he looks to you, he goes, "Yes," in his head.
Do you have any books that talk about the concept of love?
You see as he grabs his snout once more. The concepts of love?
Yeah, like something that actually talks about what it means, like what love means, and what
Yes.
and how it works. Because I'm trying to figure that out.
Let me
Well,
go to my inspirational section.
okay. Yes,
And
thank you.
You see as he kind of runs back, he's able to find a book that says Concepts of Love.
Oh, that's perfect. And then
You see as he kind of slides it, trying to show it to you as Lycan's kind of running all over
you
the
see
place,
as
looking
you
at
slide
different
it, he'll be like, "Okay, I'm gonna make it look like it's volume 3 of Flowers Fauna." All right, and you see his hand pass over it, and it turns to look like it's volume 3.
You see as he smirks and he goes, "Whatever makes you comfortable, Leo."
Thank you. Am I doing all right? Am I?
You tell me. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, my feelings are weird. And you see the pink bubble kind of go up. It's like, keeps trying to push
What's
it down.
that?
That's, why I got this book. I think it has something to do with that. Every time I look at her, I'm still doing it through message.
Well, I can't wait to see what you find out.
Me too.
Sees he smirks.
Thank you.
He puts his hand on your shoulder.
Thanks.
Of course.
All right. And the message, the little mini head goes back into my head.
You see as he winks to you and he says, all right, well, I don't want you to be late for dinner.
Yes. Food
Lycan.
is very important.
Make sure you're actually back for dinner, please.
Oh, yeah, I will.
I always love you being here. I want to make sure you're fed, though.
I will. Don't worry about me. I don't really eat. I just photosynthesize.
Yeah, we
We've
don't
talked about this before.
I'm aware.
We don't
yes,
eat,
but
but
I'd like
it's
to
still,
make
you know,
sure that you're spending time with your friends.
It's a way of spending time and also makes them not feel bad then. And then, you still, and it still tastes good. So, I mean, it's still, is a nice thing to do. And it's a fun thing just to do with people that you care about is to stay next to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get out of here.
Oh, yes.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right.
And you see as Vennick's like, I would love to continue this conversation in the future.
Yes, absolutely. And I can bring some of the books that I've worked on from the library.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you have full versions and you want more people to know of them, I mean, if you want to make copies, we could put them in the library.
Perhaps. I mean, I'd have to get permission, of course.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
I think this knowledge should be accessible to more people.
Absolutely. Well, we do have an entire deity area. So
yes.
if you would like that to be, we have little on Carmos just because you all keep it, and that's understandable. But I would love to know more.
Yes. Well, what better way to spread the word of Carmos than to make her teachings and stories more accessible
Absolutely.
to the people?
Some sort of grassroots marketing.
Yes. Yes. Well, I will do that. Thank you.
Of course. Gail.
Yes. Remind me of your name.
Vennick.
Vennick. I'm
Yes.
not very good at names.
All good. It's okay. I got a face you can remember at least. You see as he smiles. You see as fox teeth kind of come through.
Yes.
Yes. Just remember, I'm always the one that looks like this, not the other two.
Yes. I think I can manage that. Well, I'll see you later.
Sounds great. Good day. You see as he puts his hand up in the air.
Got to go, Gail. You actually eat. I don't.
Yes, I do that.
Yes, that is important for us.
That is a thing that I do.
And Elstor's making soup, so we should go home.
Yes.
Yes.
We should.
Great.
Thank you.
So
So I'll be checking out The Fault in Our Constellations, 30 Shades of Beige.
No way! The entire time you're writing that down. That's what you were doing.
And then Arcane Love, and then the Gemini series. And I'll be back in a week, probably.
Shades so big.
That's fucking hilarious. Absolutely. I was already ringing it in whenever you were picking them.
Okay, sorry, I just got distracted.
You're all good.
As I go out while you guys are in front, I turn back to you and I go.
You see as as Leo gives a thumbs up, you see as he winks back to you, Sarkat.
Sarkat, yeah.
Smile. No, you're good. Sarkat smiles and he goes. He just gives you a reassuring look. Just chill, and you'll be good.
He's like a light blue goes over, which is his calm, happy.
Yeah,
And then he turns
smiles.
back.
Great, and the three of you set back off. In the meantime, we jump back over to the three of you, all kind of sitting in here. Alexador, you are currently cooking with Sayer. How do you think this process is going right now?
It's going good. Sayer, she's I gave her not a paring knife, but the safer tool.
the peeler.
The
actual
peeler. Yes, thank you. And just going little by little. She takes little strokes, so it's little skin one at a time.
Absolutely.
I finished probably 5 potatoes when she gets one done.
And as soon as she gets one done, she's like, I did it.
Oh.
Look.
Good job, Sayer. Let me put this here. Perfection.
Thank you.
And then
I see as she smiles to herself.
Then we continue that process going on. I'm cooking everything, and then I'd probably say once the food is finally done, I sit, and I've been keeping track of time.
Yeah.
And in like very anime fashion, I get those twitches on my forehead, and I'm like,
before it's even time, let's see what was going on with Sig and Riker. You're both sitting here while you're doing paperwork, and Alxador's cooking. You hear some things like crash to the ground, and Sarah goes, "Sorry."
it's all right.
Okay. Off in the distance, and you see as Riker's kind of like just sitting down, just checking through things and writing.
So Riker,
Yeah.
I think I kind of messed up today.
Okay. What happened?
Well, we got to the casino.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me back up. We get to this casino, and we met this like big boisterous guy. He was very nice and kind. And then we split up, and me, Gail, and Brian went over to talk to this Komuli, and I didn't say the right thing. And then he was like, "Guards, get him!" And then I saw a flash of light, and in hindsight, that was Zone of Truth, but I thought it was like hot exit time, so I punched one of the guards, and then so that's why there's a lot of paperwork. It's because I started the fight, and I didn't want to start the fight.
Yeah.
But I thought that was like the right choice.
Yeah. But you see as Riker kind of is like looking to the paperwork, and he looks up, he goes, these kind of things are going to happen, Sig. We're private detectives. We have a role to play to keep the public safe. We have a role to play to find out what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that I directly put the public in danger, though, when I did that.
I don't think you had any intention of that escalating.
No.
To the sense that it did.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm not that old. I'm only in my 150s. But...
Okay. Well, that is kind of old. You're wise, at least.
Thanks. But I think what you did was you acted on impulse, and you tried to do what you thought was best in that moment, to make sure that you could find out. Because I know no matter how scared you are of children, you do care.
I'm not scared of children. I just don't want to be close to them.
I know. But I think you did what you thought was best.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's consequences.
Yeah. Is there a better way to like gauge what I'm supposed to do, or?
That's a wonderful question. You see as Riker smiles. I mean, I've never actually been in a fight, or initiated anything like that. I think it's just read the room. I think that's it. If it was a hot exit, I feel like maybe everyone else would have had a hot exit. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe if that is your gut, if that's your gut, that's great. Maybe if a fight starts, maybe you could even ask, like, maybe try to clarify.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I might have read this wrong. I'm sorry for I feel that sometimes direct communication, even in heated scenarios, can help. But that's just me. Again, I've never been in an altercation.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, don't worry. I don't mind filling out paperwork. This is the thing I do. I kind of hired you guys to be, well, the people that take care of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to help out because I knew it would be a lot.
Well, I appreciate it, and I think that the fact that you have that in you, in that thought, is good.
Thank you.
Thank you. See as he smiles.
Sig cracks a slight smile and digs into the work.
Perfect. Yeah. You guys go back, and as we cut over to Elxador, cooking, and you sit down, you start setting the table, and you get this anime like red symbol, like your spidey senses are tingling or something.
Yeah. My righteousness meter pings.
Yeah, your righteousness meter. Yeah.
Conversation in the other room.
Yeah.
This soup's almost finished. I'm almost there.
And I would say you, as you set the table, you hear as the three of them, Leo, Lycan, and Gael, all open the door.
My eyes, like, also like anime style, just gloss over to white, and like you just have that like radiating menacing
Waiting for them to get there.
Yeah, you're late.
I'm sorry.
Brian! I found a book about you! Or people like you, at least. I found 5. There's a whole 5-part series about pirates. And I'm going to read it out loud to you before you go to bed, okay?
Oh, what?
It'll be a good distraction.
Okay.
I think he wants to sleep right now, Lycan.
Oh, I don't sleep. So
So
I can read it all night to you. It'll be like you fall asleep to it.
soup is ready.
Yes, Sayer made and I made the soup. Sit at the table.
All right.
Yeah, you see, like you probably, it's all in the debrief room, and you're all able to start going into that room and start having some soup. What's it taste like?
Tastes like potato soup.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So inventive. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
And there'd probably be some like other bits. I'm gonna kind of go off roosters and be like, there's bacon bits, and is it chives or is it like?
Like a load of baked potato soup.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Shredded cheese on top.
Shredded, yeah.
Great.
Delicioso.
Yeah, I would say you all sit down and you start digging in. If you'd like to talk to Kit.
Yeah. So the plan for tomorrow.
Yes, I suppose it does continue.
Yeah, I'd
The work
say.
never stops. Huh?
Well, actually, first of all, we should get your sword checked out.
Oh yeah.
Brian's
What sword? She has
he was just
pops up.
during the entire conversation he was just like playing with his soup, not really eating it, and then he looks up. What?
We should get your sword checked
Your sword.
out.
Oh, you mean this one? And he just picks it up and holds it up high.
Yeah, you see
Yes.
as it
No
shines.
weapons at the table. Elxador said the rule before.
Sayer like
stare.
Sayer looks at it, goes, "Whoa."
He puts it back down.
Where did you get that?
At the casino.
One big.
Oh. You see as Riker like looks like he feels like he needs more context, and he just looks down to his soup because of how like cold you're being, because of how tired you are.
Yeah. But yeah, so for
They
what
said about the depths.
Yes.
Yes.
What Crauly, there we go.
Yeah.
So it seems that Fennec and others that are involved in this work at the casino. And then we can also search in the depths as well. Hopefully they're not affiliated with the guild.
I mean, I doubt the casino is going to be open for us to return there anyway, so our best bet might be the depths. Not that I don't think any of us are particularly keen on going there again.
Probably not. But you know what?
I won't burn a house down again. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted?
Do you
Thanks.
need me to talk to Polymer?
I believe so. And then another idea I had is that my new friend Ignis, since he's a frequent local there, maybe he might know some information. And I've also made a pact with him that I'd come visit one of his shows. So if any of you found interested in,
I'm definitely yes.
This guy's famous.
He's fully he's been in so many shows.
He has read all of his autobiographies.
Yeah. So
He was in Domio and Juliet. It's it's about a deer and an owl getting together, and then with like opposing families, and it's not supposed to work
My
out.
favorite was 11th Night.
Yes, that's another really, really good one. Oh my gosh, I go on forever on the.
I was
sorry.
a big fan of Measure 5 Measure.
Oh,
That one was that was yeah.
It wasn't my favorite. The ending
Yeah.
wasn't.
Night Dream.
Yes,
Ooh.
that was another good one. There's so many. Like I wonder what the next one will be.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Maybe he's working on one.
Oh, Two Gentlemen of
maybe.
Ventalor.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Well done. All right.
We
so
could go on.
yeah, I know. You are all sitting here. You end up eating down into your potato soup. And I would say night starts to approach. Well, it's already has been night, but
The night's approaching. Get away!
Winter is coming.
I would say that
The moon night.
it starts probably by the time you're done eating. It's probably around 9:30.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything before they fall asleep?
Sleep.
I will be writing in my journal in the corner.
Great.
Lycan is reading outside. I think she has started the Fault in Our Constellations. I
Great.
think that's her.
Leo's also gonna read outside. He's gonna start reading the Arcanic book.
could Gail go outside and talk to Lycan for a sec?
Absolutely.
So
I
they
was
just
about
put
to take a bite.
That was so funny.
I ruined
Nom
your
nom.
plans. I ruined your plans.
Leo's gonna like see that it's like probably like a private conversation, so he's like crisscross. He like floats up, floats somewhere else.
Very good.
Lycan.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I wanted to talk to you about something. I don't know. I meant it when I said that I'm sorry that I snapped at you. It wasn't personal.
I know.
I don't like it when people mess with me. Apparently I'm not very good at taking a joke. So I've been told, but it doesn't mean
I'm also not very good at knowing when to joke and not. So
I suppose that makes two of us. But you're not upset with me?
no. I mean, I was scared of you when I first met you, but I'm not anymore.
Scared of me? Why?
You just stare at people sometimes, and it's a little scary.
I'm not. It's not meant to be scary. I'm just looking at them. Maybe I should work on that.
No, you don't have to fix it. It's fine. I just didn't know what you meant when you were looking at me. People stare at me a lot, though. It's okay.
Well, you are a very interesting creature. I certainly hadn't met any Spriggans before meeting you.
Yeah. There's not a lot of us. I don't think.
Yes, from what I've read, you generally keep to yourselves, moving about different parts of.
Have you met another Spriggan?
No, I've never really left here. So, really, I didn't leave the House of the Solstice much before taking this job, and it's all been very a lot. But I didn't want to.
Were people keeping you there?
Oh no, there's not much the outside world has to offer me. Really, I'm more than happy in my time. But
So you chose to be in one place for a long time?
Well, why would I leave? I'm taken care of there, and I have my scribe work, and I spend time in the house of is blessed by Karmos, and what greater honor is there than that?
It's just where you're rooted. That makes sense.
Yes. So, but I thought, what better way to spread the will of Karmos and her doctrines of justice than to take a job working with justice, and then perhaps they would see that I was I could do things, I guess.
Is Karmos like your mom?
Not Exactly. Well, she's a goddess, and she watches over all of us, and we at the house believe that her doctrines are ones that are worth living by, and she has 3 domains, the life domain, the death domain, and the justice domain, and I'm a part of the justice domain. That's sort of where I ended up when I came to the house, and yes, it's I think it's a good rules to live by, and I didn't. One of her doctrines is that your death will come when it's meant for you, and I almost went down at the casino, and I didn't feel like I would want my life to end without having told you that I didn't want to hurt you.
I appreciate it. The apology.
Yes.
I can also make sure I'm closer to you so I can heal you if something happens again.
That's all right. You don't have to. You have plenty of other people to worry about.
But everyone's important. It's not...
I'm not important. That's
Okay. I don't believe that.
Well, perhaps you don't. And that's different.
That means I believe you are important.
Yes.
So I will be staying by your side and healing you. Ooh.
I don't know how to refute that, so I simply won't.
Why would you? It's an offer for help.
Sure, all right.
Unless you don't.
No,
I mean, I guess if one of the domains is death, you want to die then.
No.
I can do that. Do you want me to I'm joking.
That's a joke, yes.
That was a joke, yes. I'm sorry. I was trying.
No, it was funny because it was extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm not very good at the joke thing.
Well, I'm not very good at understanding the joke, so perhaps we can get better together.
Okay.
Perfect. And thank you for taking me to the library.
You're welcome. Maybe you said the temple has a library, right?
Yes, it does.
There's not a very big religion section. I think that the brothers don't necessarily agree that all of the what category the religion falls in, fiction or non-fiction. So I think they left the religious texts to the temples.
Yes. Well, Venick did tell me. Yes.
Do you know anything about runic magic?
I mean, not personally, but I could
Would the temple
look.
have information about?
I don't know. I could look through the archives.
I would be interested in that.
Yes, I'd be happy to. Yeah.
I usually cover up my runic marks with lichen so that people don't get worried about me.
Is that where your name is from?
Yeah. I mean, I just liked how it sounded, and I wanted people to like me, so I thought it was kind of funny.
That's a joke too, but a fun one.
It's better than number 5, which was my name. So
yes, I think that is it suits you better. Names are important. So yes,
Leo kind of gave it to me.
Oh, that's nice that you two have that bond. You seem to really care about each other.
Yeah, we do.
That's nice. Well, I won't distract you from your book for much longer.
I mean, you're more interesting than a book.
Well, thank you. But you should read it too, because I know you were excited about that.
It's about a girl named Hazelnut, and she's sick, and I'm not gotten that far yet, but
well, I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
Sorry, I'm just over here trying to stifle myself.
So Gail's going to head back inside, and if there's any more time before bed, they're gonna sit down in a corner and just write some things down in their journal.
Great.
Leo floats back in his crisscross formation and is still reading, and sits next to you. He's like, "It was a good conversation."
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I mean, Gail apologized again for
Well, yeah. I mean, that's always good to make sure you apologize for things, even if it, it might have been wrong, might have not been wrong. You never know.
I think they want to be friends. So.
Oh yeah, of course. We're all, at least I think we're all friends, or I hope. I mean, if
We're
I'm
definitely friends.
Yeah.
I think Brian's a friend now too.
Yeah. Brian's a friend. Yeah. We're all getting to a friendly point. Yes. I mean, I'm reading a book about like me, like Arcanics. A little thing happened when I was doing my I was trying to stop the big purple guy. And I saw a forest of just a forest of trees, and there was a child who had like gray skin and like runes in their skin, but like golden magic going off of them. And you see he like orange starts to grow in his body, but it like does the outline thing. I think that might have been me, but I don't know if that whether
Arcanics are made of, or the magic that elves are supposed to have.
Yeah.
I mean that elf was supposed to be you.
Maybe, or at least I was the magic that was in the elf, or I don't really. That's why I'm trying to read this book, but they looked like they were in pain. And you see, like, as he says that, his like kind of like skin off of his body starts to like drip, as if like water droplets start going off of like parts of his body.
It's not your fault, Leo. You didn't do that.
I heard. I don't. But like he was in pain, and I'm off of that pain. I don't know. I could have stopped something. Maybe, I don't know. Every time the droplets hit the ground, it has like the same color as him, but then turns into water. As he keeps having the drops fall off his face, with the emptiness in his body and the outline of orange, and his flame starts to slowly go down.
I don't know what that means. I don't want to pretend that I do, but
that's terrifying. That's terrifying when you don't know what something is.
We'll find answers. You're reading the book, and then maybe we can go to someone who knows more about that.
Yeah.
It's not. You are not causing that.
But I was the aftermath of it. I'm the walking deed of something that someone else did. That feels weird. But maybe I don't know. I'll keep reading.
I think you should put that down for now. It's not helping you.
But I want to know what it is.
I know. And we will find out.
Okay.
But you also need to rest and...
Yeah. You see the drips start to slow down. He goes back to his normal orange. The flames start to go back up. Thank you.
Thank you for protecting me today.
Great. So, as the moon rises, you all fall into restful slumbers to recover from your long and tough days before, drifting and rocking into sleep. As the darkness seeps into each of your minds, Brian, you open your eyes to...
The sword.
As the darkness seeps into your mind, Brian, you open your eyes to find yourself in the hull of your mother's ship. With dark ashen wood in several mediocre portholes, you smell the familiar salty waters as they fill the hall with their pungent aroma. As you stand within the heart of your mother's prize ship, you see one of the doors above open as light trickles down into the room. You would know your hall typically is quite dark. It has lanterns and stuff set up, but light peers down and seeps into this hall, illuminating the room even more from its warm tones to more of a brighter daylight. But rather than the familiar visage of your mother, you see a crooked smile as a circular face pops down, revealing a set of sharp teeth, red irises, black sclera, and a yellow face paint lining the eye bags in triangular patterns on this creature. With red hair made of flag-like cloth, you see the creature contort as it descends the steps with a curiosity as it looks around. I'll show you a picture here in a second. Okay. But with a slim and sleek body of metallic black, you see golden circular jewelry lining the neck of this sharp creature's exterior as it begins to speak without movement from its aforementioned smile. Nice place you got here, Brian. I'm a fan of the sea myself. You see as he smiles, keeping the same smile, and he cocks his head almost like an owl to the side.
Brian is like frozen in fear, trying to get words out, but
you see as he goes, "What? See a ghost or something?" I know I'm pretty spectacular, no?
What are you?
What am I? Well, something fun, I suppose. Right? You see as he looks out towards the porthole, you see the sea slishing and sloshing back and forth, and you see as he says, well, I'm sort of my own being, as it were. I'm the sword is me. You know?
You're the
Well, I'm not really the sword. I kind of put myself in the sword. Had a little help from the people upstairs. You know.
You put yourself in the sword?
Yeah, what's so hard to get about that?
How?
Oh, I have people in higher places. And I've been in here. Welcome to Covenant. And if you will, can you please enter in on your magic items, look up in the inventory thing where you can add items, look up Covenant.
Ooh. Covenant. How do I get rid of you?
Funny. Probably shouldn't.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know what it means. You saw what happened to the pitiful Urbane back there. Sucker. If
I lose you, I become that.
Isn't it fun? It's a fun little game I like to play. See how long you can keep on to me. I'm high in demand. You know.
Do I have to be holding you at all times, or just have you on the person?
I don't know. Semantics, you know.
Oh, I don't like that answer. All right.
Oh, you're not aware. We made a deal when you signed.
I didn't sign anything.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You grabbed me.
Yeah, I thought you looked cool.
Don't I? You see as he shows himself, his big metallic black body with this white circular face of all these different triangles and red eyes.
You look kind of scary. Don't
I? Cool. I love it. So this is how it's really gonna work, Brian. So nice to meet you. Name's Ynir. You see as he shakes your hand. So, as you said before, And you may be wondering, how do you get rid of me? Well, I wouldn't do it, Mr. Smith. Okay, so the way that this sort of thing works is I get to tag along and you get my power. Isn't that fun?
And what, like, yeah, but no.
Oh, what doesn't sound fun about it? You get to have me with you at all times.
Yeah, no offense, mate, but you're kind of scary.
I know. Sorry. I started bleeding into your accent.
Okay.
What?
What if I don't want a sword demon as
Well, you'd pick me up. You made your bed, lie in it.
I didn't know I was making the bed. No, there was no bed in front of me. There was a cool sword. I had no weapon.
It's all right. I tucked you in.
I wanted to protect myself.
Yeah, I'm here to protect. Well, until you get rid of me. You see, as for the first time, his face goes from full smile to the ridges on his smile droop down into a sad face. You wouldn't want to get rid of me, Brian, would you?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I should not.
Probably shouldn't.
Shouldn't do that. Okay.
You see as he just stares. Well, big thing is I own you now. Isn't that so fun?
Not in the market to be owned, honestly.
Semantics, right? So, I can't wait to all the stories we have to tell together. I can't wait to tell them to the guy upstairs. He'll enjoy.
What guy upstairs? What are you talking about?
Oh, my friend.
Your friend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a bunch of them.
There's two of you in here?
No, not in here. Well, not in here. No.
Who's the guy upstairs?
Oh, I mean, someone powerful that I have a lot of history with. Kind of my creator, if you really think about it. In the grand scheme, I suppose.
Care to explain?
That would reveal it too soon.
I would like that a lot.
No, the best thing, Brian, is suspense. Waiting until the very moment that it's perfect. Well, I'll see you soon. How's that sound?
Bad! Really bad, not great!
I love our little jests together. Well, Brian, have a good sleep. You see, as he says that, and he grabs your face, and as he grabs your face, it goes completely black. Let me move over.
Damn. Move over? Wait, another
Leo,
dream?
please roll an Arcana check for me.
Is it the Kumuli coming to haunt you?
I hope not.
It's the dream episode, guys.
Leo, as you fall deeper into your trance, you feel a sense of calm wash over you. Sitting here, you begin to feel a damp wind surround you that is accompanied by the sweet scent of cinnamon. The further you melt within your consciousness, you feel as you are being cradled for the first time. As you are gently swayed, you see gray skin scrawled with golden runes, and you begin to hear an oddly familiar tune humming throughout your mind. And as you do, the tune lulls you deeper, and you see as a gray hand reaches out toward you. Within its grasp, it presents a bioluminescent blue flower. With arching petals and deep blue spots, you see as this flower glows, almost with the same arcane energy that you know to be in your own body. As the tune ceases, you feel yourself to begin to fade. Once more awake. And that's where we will end our session. Dang.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Why not?
Hey guys, we wanted to give you a big thank you for listening to this episode. We are so excited to continue the story of this party and share this world with you. Please check out our socials on Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit by searching up Campaign Casters. No spaces, one word, Camp AIGN Casters. Back from the intro, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review on Spotify, Apple Music, or any of our other podcast platforms. If we get to 1,000 reviews, we are going to...
No. Fuck it. This isn't working. What do you guys want? There are so many awesome shows out there, but have you wanted them to do a wacky idea? You know what? It doesn't even matter. We don't need reviews.
Actually, reviews would be nice.
No. We want whatever crazy, wacky idea you got. Within reason, of course, but whatever you want. Throw it in any of our TikTok comment sections of what you want to see from us, and we'll pump it out as soon as we can. Forget our schedule.
Nick, we can't just do...
Okay, fine. It'll just be a random bonus episode, but whatever you want. A one-shot rescuing a duck named Milkshake? One-person party against the undead? Literally asking ChatGPT to give it an adventure and run it without no prep?
Dear God.
Yeah. The most liked comment in our TikTok will win. You got till December 20th to impress me. Bring it on.
Our theme song is Nobody's Hero by Chronophobia. A big shout out to them for allowing us to use their beautiful music. You can find them on all music platforms, including but not limited to Apple Music, iTunes, and Spotify.
I believe in you guys. But our players for this campaign are Heath Chase as Sigva Lang, Jake Taylor as Brian Smith, Adam Fox as Leo, Sophia Khan as Lycan, Ari Bardak Mitchell as Gael, Haven Joseph-Lyon as Nissa Stone, and me, Nicholas Bailey, as Elxador Vernades. Our next episode will be released on December 20th.
Until next time, be careful adventuring. If you're tired, come back home.